Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Thursday. This is Devils After Dark, coming live from the Primetime Radio studios inside the bunker in an undisclosed location in beautiful New Jersey, which means...
It's Mrs. Wu's palace. Come on, give me a break. We all know what it is.
I know. And Scotty of Sirius XM, Liquid Metals, Michael J. Fox Studios as the Devils.
Michael J. Fox Studios, huh? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The Michael J. Fox Studios. Okay. All right. Very nice. Okay.
I made it up myself.
You know what, Sam? I never would have known. Never would have known. I never would have thought. Yeah.
And this is brought to you by Crew Brew. November 10th, American Whiskey, the debut of Crew Brew.
Crew Brew.
Yes.
November the 10th. That's right around the corner already. I can't believe it.
Yeah. It's almost, it's 8 days, 7 days away.
Man, that's coming up quick.
Yeah.
Are you excited, Sam?
I'm excited because the Devils are winning. I'm also excited because we've got a lot of kegs at American Whiskey right now, ready to be consumed.
Okay.
Also, there's a lot of Devils fans filing in on the YouTube Live and Twitter Live and Facebook Live. See Michael Hay, Dog Trainer Joe on the Facebook Live. I see Ramona, Art Heaton, Tom, Josh S. Also on X Live, I see a lot of people tuning in. People love their Devils, Scotty, and they love this podcast because we tell how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Wu. Well, hello, everybody. Sorry, I can't see very well right now, so I still don't have my glasses or new contacts yet. So, I'm kind of.
Do we need
What's
to go
that?
Braille? Should I send you some Braille text?
Maybe. I'm
just,
sitting here like reading the phone like right in front of my face to try and like get some.
You know what, Scotty?
Stats here.
You
What's
know
up?
what? If you're not going to wear your glasses, I won't wear my glasses either.
No. Please put yours on. Put yours on, please. Who knows what theme song is going to come on at certain points then. Oh, but hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Devils After Dark here. Wait a minute. I got to go back a whole other page, Sam. Well, a whole other page.
Oh, my goodness.
Talking about Game 9 on the road again. Some Willie Nelson on the road again. I can't do a good Willie Nelson impersonation. On the road again. Anyone got one? It's got to be better than mine. But either way, the Devils are out there on the road. This might be the first ever home and home with a 3-day rest period in between, Sam Wu. But that's what we got going on here. A whole other game against the Minnesota Wild tonight. No Nico Hischier. Still day-to-day with the quote-unquote UBI. Although, Sam, did you see Carter Hart in Philadelphia? I've never seen this before. He's got an MBI, a middle body injury, which, when you start looking middle body, that's ouch. Ouch. That's all you can say is ouch. But UBI still for Nico Hischier. That was a bad joke. UBI is still for, but that's actually true. I never saw that before. MBI. That's what Carter Hart went out on.
Woo!
Woo! All right.
Max with the victory bucks. $5 for
All
5
right.
goals. 5 for 5.
Love the victory bucks.
Justin Kia trying to screw us again, but we prevailed. Woo! I'll tell you what, chicken fingers. Yep, hold on to your chicken fingers.
Hold on to your chicken fingers. That's right. But yeah, Nico Hischier not in net. Not on the ice tonight. Still day-to-day with that UBI. Vanacek, though, back in goal. We talked about that last Devils After Dark. Who's going to be starting this first game? I know I said Vanacek, but, it's another back-to-back. Tomorrow night, again! Another back-to-back. So you got to think Akira will be in tomorrow night. And by the way, going into this game, Jack Hughes, first star for the month of October. How about that?
How about
18
that?
points. Leading the NHL. So let's talk about it. Minnesota Wild, first period. Woo! Vitek Vanacek right off the bat, about a minute into the game. Nice chest save on a shot from the high center slot. We had Jack Hughes bringing the puck up from his own zone. Bobbing and weaving. His way through the D, enters the zone. Feeds old Jesper Bratt there. Jesper Bratt fires a pass right across the crease. That's right, to Ondrej Palat. And, Gustafsson actually played that one very well and was able to cut it off. But it didn't take long after that for the Devils to get on the board. And it happened with the big Bast, the beast of Bastion. Or should we call it the beef of Bastion? Maybe we should say
Bastion.
that.
That
The beef
sounds
of
like
Bastion.
a nice meaty salad.
The beast of Bastion. Sounds like like something from like an old, Celtic movie or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We could go with the beef of Bastion.
Yeah.
Sam doesn't seem excited tonight at all.
No,
He's just
no,
like, yeah.
I'm excited
Okay.
about something because
Sure.
I want you
All
to. There's a reason why my appearance is here for this monologue because I want to.
Oh,
point out something.
okay. But fourth line, baby. Get the Devils on the board. 3:20 into the game. That's an even strength goal for your New Jersey Hockey Devils. And who is it? It's Alexander Holtz, who's starting to come through and starting to find those open spots
Yes.
on the ice, which we saw in all the those prospect videos and everything when he was this, which draft was that? Was that 3 years ago now?
3 years ago.
I think it was.
2020.
Right?
2020. Yep.
Was he 6th or 7th overall pick? I can't remember.
7th overall.
Seventh. I always screw that up for some reason. But that was a loaded draft, and we saw those prospect footage from him, and this is what he was doing over in Sweden with Lucas Raymond. And a lot of this is Big Bast. Really winning a battle along the boards, fighting off the Wild defenseman, and he starts driving to the net with one hand on his stick. One hand on the stick, trying to stick handle towards the net. It ends up going behind the net. He gets his balance. He gets possession of the puck, and he fires it right out the other side. And here's Alexander Holtz finding those open spots on the ice, and he's streaking in, and boom, he's able to put it home because that dude is a sniper. And wow, him waking up makes that fourth line a whole different story.
Well, I also want to toot my own horn, which
Okay.
I have to, because Alexander Holtz has more goals than Alexander Ovechkin so far this season. 3-2.
There you go. Hot
So-
takes with Sam Wu.
Hot
That's
takes,
right.
all you folks that I'm gonna have to take a victory lap tomorrow because I have nothing else better to do. But to go back to that original tweet, like I did with Lindy Ruff, and this whole 90 response thread, I'm gonna like each one of them and reply 3 greater than 2 to every single one.
Hot takes with Sam Wu.
Yeah,
You might have a hot cake or two while you're there, but it's hot takes with Sam Wu.
yeah,
That's what's going on.
gluten free.
Yeah. Sam's for the people. All right. Back to the game. 1-0 Devils. Holtzy is third. Bastian gets his first assist. 3:20 into it. Even strength goal. And then the other usual part of that fourth line, though he's been bumped up with the absence of our captain, Nico Hischier. I'm talking about Mikey McLeod. At 15:23 of the first period, he puts us up 2-0 over the Minnesota Wild. And this was Jesper Bratt. Jack Hughes earlier in the game on that Palat try there at the side of the net. I mean, when he came up the ice, he was just bobbing and weaving and working his magic, through the Wild defense. And it was funny because on this goal, it was almost like Jesper Bratt's like, all right, I see your bob and weave, and I raise you this awesome stick handle. And he did basically the same thing to get himself free in there. Into the zone. Feeds Palat across, going to the net, He's in tight and passes over to McLeod, who's parked right in front. Boom. Goal, baby. 2-0. New Jersey Devils. That's McLeod, his second. Palat, his third assist. Jesper Bratt, his ninth assist already. And Jesper's not done, by the way. Jack Hughes is like, oh, first star of the month, October, scoring lead. Jesper Bratt's like, okay, touche. We'll see where we end up at the end of this game. 2-0 Devils. Going into the that was great. Oh no, they killed the power play. The Devils had a penalty kill there. I thought when did Luke take the first big hit? Oh, that was the end of the second period. Luke Hughes took 2 really big hits tonight. I thought the first one was at the end of the first, but it's the end of the second period. Devils start on the power play, 2-0 into the second, and oh baby, it's Timo time. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me goals from Timo Meyer. Ooh, yeah. Jesper Bratt and the Hughes boys making this happen, moving the puck all around on the power play, which, by the way, we're on because Rossi, cheap shot elbowed John Marino on the chin. That kind of sucked. But either way, we got Luke at the point, over to Bratt. And Bratt, what he does, Bryce Salvador actually broke it down on the intermission report. He hangs onto the puck a little bit, and he starts coming towards the center of the ice, which draws the defender down low to him. This then allows Timo Meyer to be like, oh, see you later, and go right by him and get himself in front of the net over there. Pass right, cross the ice to Jack. That's right. Jesper over to Jack. And he puts a nasty pass, right on. Did anyone see? Did Timo actually get his stick, or was it his skate? I couldn't really see on the replay. It kind of looked like it. It could have been either or, because Timo was moving his stick back, but it was just like one of those rocket shot passes, and boom, into the net. Timo Meyer, his second goal of the season. Jack Hughes, his 14th assist, and right there with him, Jesper Bratt, his 10th. Man. Those guys are unbelievable. And again, to point out, I said don't break them up. First I said don't put them together. Then I said don't break them up. Now you split them up. You got these 2 different lines that are popping. A power play 1 that is just, it's unstoppable. What do they have by the end of the game? What do they have? 17 power play goals already on the season? 18? I can't remember if it was 17 or 18. I have to check my notes. Unreal. Timo Meyer, and by the way, Timo, after his slow start, is what? 2 goals. I think he's up to 8 points. I think he's up to 8 points. And this was Czech's notes, game 9. So even after his rough start, he's almost starting to play like a point of game player. Coach Ruff, you got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to bench your stars. Know when to let them play. Oh, there it is. Insane Pollock. Giving us the Lindy meme right there. Where's his Ann Crew brew, Sam? Isn't he supposed to be drinking an Ann Crew brew?
Working on it.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's all right. Great goal over there, though. Just to watch the Devils just move that puck around, it was everybody in the ice basically could have had an assist on that play. As they only give 2. So just awesome all around on that power play. The Devils got another power play right after that. Eriksson Ek tried to skate around Brendan Smith. Got a stick up in Brendan's face. So actually, hey, good job. Hey, Brendan. No. Oh, there we go. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to bench those stars, when to put them on the ice. I'm getting closer. We're getting closer to something actually sort of decent. Man, Lindy's got a shot. Max, you're going to have competition there from the gambler Lindy. We're going to have to figure out, Sam, you're going to have to figure out some kind of a thing where the beer, you see the beer actually going down, and we're going to have Max race gambler Lindy at the November 10th unveiling of the Ann Crew Brew at American Whiskey.
It's not in our graphics budget yet.
Oh, that's not in our graphics budget? What?
No.
Come on. I want to see just like go down, and I want to see who wins, either Max or Gambler Lindy.
I don't know.
Well, a fella can dream. I'll tell you that. Okay, Sam Wu? A fella can dream over here. Maybe someday it will happen. But either way, where the hell were we? Second period. Timo, oh, that's right. On that power play, Timo was set up in front for his second goal. And it was a pretty hard pass, actually, that came over. And he shoveled the puck, and it went just wide to the left. Vanacek came up big on a breakaway, shorthanded. Dougie Hamilton lost his edge right at the blue line. And poop, I can't remember who. Was it Kaprizov? I don't know. I feel like he was all over the ice again tonight. I can't remember who it was came up on that breakaway shorthanded, but Vanacek, huge save. But then, that's right. Then Kaprizov got the goal to tie everything up, right? Or was that Rossi? No, it was Kaprizov, right. 3-1 power play goal for the Minnesota Wild. And Kaprizov put the shot on net from far. That's right. This is the big screen on Vanacek. Vanacek was screened in front. It's actually a good power play goal for the Wild. I don't know if I want to throw that one on VTech, but it was a good screen. It was a good screen. The shot wasn't anything like, this big, nasty slap shot or anything like that, but it found its way towards the net, and VTech didn't see it, didn't pick it up in the back. Power play goal for the Wild. That's at 9:03 of the second period. What else we got there? Then it was the Luke big hit to end that period. So I know we got people going in, taking care of Jack, which we'll talk about, and we got to have people taking care of Nico, but Luke as well. So Brandon Smith, get on that. Get on that. Protect our boy. Third period starts with Kevin Ball having a big block of a shot on Boldy. However, this puck, it just kind of went right over to Rossi, who's at the side of the net, and John Marino is unable to tie up his stick in time. Easy goal for the Wild to start the third period off there. 1:10 into it, even strength goal. And the Devils, it's like, okay, all right, 3-2. You're letting them come back into it. Put him to bed. Old yeller him. Like Sam likes to talk about, take him out behind the barn. Oh, Sam, with his old Yeller reference. Good Lord. But either way, now's the time. They just scored a goal. They're going to have a little momentum. Take them out. Score one yourselves. And after this, the question is, are the Devils not used to playing with the lead? They're always usually trailing. They're the comeback kids. But it's good. They got to learn how to protect a tight lead. Come playoff time. Playoffs. What's that? We had Palat stepping up. After, that's right. That's when Luke took the other big hit. But Jack was getting feisty with Eriksson Ek. You saw Jack give it back a little bit too. I liked it. He was throwing a little something, something. They skated up the ice together. Eventually, Timo Meier steps in there and gives Eriksson Ek a nice little shot to the face. Really like seeing that. Good for you. And then the Devils pick up another power play. Oh, baby. You know what's going to happen here. And it's something that actually hasn't happened very often this season or in his career. Probably the weakest part of Jack Hughes' career has been his faceoffs. Tonight, he was 7 of 11. 7 of 11. And he was 2-0 in that offensive zone, including this power play. This started with not a Nico Hischier, not a Mikey McLeod, not an Eric Halla, but a Jack Hughes faceoff win. in the power play. The Devils just moving the puck around again. I mean, the passing was just on the money tonight. It was super crisp. It was just wherever they want it. Nice little one touches here and there. It's like what you would imagine. When you have those little daydreams. Oh, yeah, I can make that. Yeah, no. Devils were actually doing it out there. They look like a video game at times, especially on the power play. We had Timo in the slot here. And did this shot go in or not? Dano said it went off the inside of the post. It looked to me like it went in the back and came back out. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Because Jesper Bratt said, oh, you missed your opportunity, Timo Meier. For more, give me fuel, give me fire, give me goals from Timo Meier. Ooh, yeah. Jesper Bratt said, I'll take it over from here. More puck movement. Luke, straight down. Now, they're not going to do the triangle. They like to do their triangle and go across. This time, Luke's at the point, straight down to Toffoli. Holy Toffoli. And instead of going across, he brings it right back halfway. Who's standing there in the face-off circle? You know who. Jesper Bratt. For that big slam that's becoming his well, I don't want to say that. Hang on. What's becoming his bread and butter. Sam, I'll tell you what I originally thought when we go off air. I'm not going to mention it because I know how it can be construed. But either way, his bread and butter. His chicken parm. Big monster slam shot from Jesper Bratt. Right by that face-off circle. That's what now? His seventh goal of the year coming from Holy Toffoli. His fourth, Luke Hughes. Luke. His sixth assist of the season already. Look out, Bedard. It's a PPG. Power play goal for the Devils. Yeah, at that point, they were 16 for 36 on the power play. Or maybe I wrote that down wrong. I think that's what Captain Bill Spaulding said. By the end of the game, it's going to be 17. Either way, after that was at what time? 15:36 to go up 4-2. Jake Middleton actually scored pretty quickly after, something we usually see the Devils do. That counterpunch. This time they were on the other end of it tonight. Middleton took a shot, and Curtis Lazar went down and blocked it with his stick, and the puck somehow turned into one. Remember one of those bouncy balls you had when you were a kid that it would just go all over the place? The puck somehow turned and went into one of those bouncy balls from like 1984, and it bounces over Dougie's stick, over I think Kaprizov's stick, who's there. Somehow hits off the knob of Vitek Vanacek's stick over here, and then shoots back the other way in between the 5-hole and into the goal. It's like the magic loogie from Seinfeld with Keith Hernandez and Roger McDowell's the second spitter. Takes a left turn, causes Newman to drop his baseball cap. That was wild. So a little puck luck action. Hey, it happens. It's hockey. The Wild get within striking distance, 4-3. That's at 16:27 of the third period. I believe that was a 6-on-5 goal as well. Even strength. And then the Devils draw 2 penalties. One is Jack Hughes. This was definitely 6-on-5. At the point, he's able to win a quick puck battle with, who was it? Who took the penalty right there at the end? Boldy. He won the puck battle at the blue line against Boldy, and at that point, it was 6-on-5. It's open ice and open net for Jack Hughes. Boldy has really no other option. He's got to just yank Jack Hughes down for an interference call. Could have probably more have been like a hooking or holding call, but whatever. They put it as interference. He goes to the box. Now you got some 5-on-5, and literally off of the face-off, Kaprizov goes in and just he mans his stick up, and takes Toffoli, wholly Toffoli with him, and boom, there's a high sticking penalty. Devils immediately have a 5-on-3 power play. If there's ever a power play you don't want to give a 5-3 opportunity to this late in the game when you're down one, probably the New Jersey Devils. And doesn't take them much longer to finish the game off, to put it home and put it to bed. Dougie with the big blast from who? Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes. Of course it's them. Jack does wonders along the blue line. He's getting immense pressure put on him. And he's able to keep the puck in the zone. Oh, there went my water bottle. He's able to keep the puck in the zone, gets across. He feeds it to Jesper, and then what they do wisely is with the 5-on-3, they start changing places. So it confuses your defense. Now the puck was in the center. Jack passes it, and Jesper immediately starts moving over as well. Then to Dougie. Big blast. Short side. Gustafsson can't get across to hug the post fast enough. It's in the back of the net. Devils 5-3 are your winners. I believe that's 17 power play goals. PPGs on the season so far. Jesper Bratt, 4 points. He's now got 18. Jack Hughes, 2 points. He's got 20. There's 1 and 2 in the NHL for you. Let's talk about it with the great Sam by God Woo, the king of the football calls himself. And of course, you out there on YouTube, Facebook, X, and Twitch. Oh, man. Sam, are you there?
I'm here, Scotty. I'm just...
Don't make me talk like Christopher Walken. Come on.
I'm trying to put a graphic together. Jeez.
Oh, okay. But it's your turn to talk now, Sam Woo.
All right. Well, I got a graphic. I'm going to just basically just show you how I feel right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the old Yeller.
Jeez.
Pretty good, right?
Wow.
Having an Anchor brew.
And you even got the American whiskey and the Anchor brew. Wow.
November 10th. I'm telling you, November 10th. At American
And
whiskey.
you sure we can't get a little beer chugger thing? I think with this sort of skill that's going on, I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident that we could get a little beer chugger thing for Max.
Yeah. I mean, the more Anchor brew you drink, 21 or older, by the way.
Of course.
And safely with a designated driver, all that kind of jazz.
Use an Uber or Lyft.
Or
Train.
Beer Baron. Yeah, Beer Baron can drive you home. And no, don't have Beer Baron do anything, all right? Except for maybe a logo every once in a while.
No. Everybody ask him, because then he's going to come back. Hey, what'd you guys do? Everybody was asking me about giving him a ride home the other night. What? Yeah, everyone go ask him. If you're going to be
Everybody ask. Yeah, everybody ask.
Just be like, oh, so you're driving everyone tonight, right? You're getting that van and you're driving everyone. Scotty and Sam said you were driving. I'm going home with you, man.
You know he doesn't. You know he doesn't listen to this program. He's already in bed.
Oh, he'll flip out. He'll flip out. So everyone do that. Oh man, we're gonna give away Scott Foray's car. Excuse me, Beer Baron. Whoops.
Yeah. Joseph Lenham says, "I guess the score. Guess the right score tonight. I get a free beer."
All right.
Yeah. Well, sure. Why not? We have evidence of that because Vinny Parisi
and
as well.
And yeah, I was just gonna say. So this is the first time ever Vinny Parisi has also got it right.
Yeah.
Is that what you told me before the show?
Yeah, for first time in 3 years.
First time in 3 years, Vinny Parisi has got the score.
Yeah, I mean, we're clicking on all cylinders. And Max just texted me, you know what the Devils' power play percentage is right now?
It's like 48 or 49%, I think.
45%.
45.
45%.
There you go.
Basically, 1 out of 2 power plays. You got to draw penalties, and that's exactly what they did. They started drawing
Yeah.
penalties, especially in the end there when they needed it. But the second penalty, I'm not sure if that was really the Minnesota was when it went on 5-on-3. Sky, that second one wasn't so sure. Trying to be a little fair here because we just kicked the Wild's ass two games in a row.
You try to throw him a bone?
Yeah,
you trying to throw him a bone? That's what you're doing?
This is what happens. When the Devils are winning, I'll be a little objective only because I have nothing to lose there. So, but the Devils lose, and it's like, oh, that ref sucks. That like Justin Kia, he didn't take this game away from us. They didn't
let him.
Yeah, because the Devils are that good.
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot shots on goal. 8-16-14 for a Slayer Raining Blood tribute total of 38 raining pucks from the Devils on the ice. Shots on goal tonight, 7-9-9-25 for the Wild. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. They looked in control. They started a lot better. They looked in control. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they kind of let the Wild get back into it, but that one goal was literally like a bouncy ball. Like, it was just like a doink, 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 doink. So, a little puck luck, but that happens. That happens.
Yeah.
That's hockey. So, that powerful power play, though, man, like, yeah, it's just like, as soon as they go on it, especially in those big crunch situations, you're just like, yeah, they got it. It's like, it's almost becoming routine right now because, like, wow, they're just so impressive. But what do you think? Come on, Sam, talk to me, buddy.
Well, let's put it this way: Alexander Holtz on the fourth line. I think that was a smart move because you know what?
Genius move.
I'll tell you, and maybe this is the reason why. When playing with Jack Hughes, how do you process the play as a player and try to keep up with it? It's not fair if you can't. And I think what Lindy might have done here is like, okay, we'll put you on the fourth line at a speed that you're more comfortable with now that you've got some speed under you. And he's processing it better. I don't care. Like, I never thought the fourth line was the worst line or the least talented. If you can roll 4 lines, you got yourself a team. He can roll 4 lines right now because Alexander Holtz gets. Can you imagine the defense of like the Minnesota Wild? Like, come on, man. We get to the fourth line, and not only are they banging us, but they're putting up goals.
Yeah, I mean. I can't. Well, I mean, and then when Nico eventually does come back and McLeod goes back down there, you get someone even faster. And man, and when Noshik comes back, those are guys that can just open up space for Alexander Holtz, and that's what he needs. That's what he needs. And if you give him those angles and those shots, he's gonna bury them a lot of times.
Also, I see a lot of people on the YouTube Live talking about Dawson Mercer. Look, I'm not a big stats guy or rely on the analytics, but he's doing everything right. He's not costing you the game. So who cares? Those points will eventually come. But like really, who cares? Because, hey, if Jack Hughes is slumping and, Timo's slumping and Brad's slumping and suddenly Dawson Mercer goes on a 12-game heater of scoring goals, then okay, so be it. But like, I'm not worried about it one bit. He's a big part of the team, and you know what? I got news for you. If he's not scoring, guess what? At the end of his entry-level contract, his price kind of goes down a little bit because so I'm all about him not scoring because he's a valuable player in this team. And
yeah, agreed.
He's got, Tommy Fitz got the leverage there, He's going to fleece Dawson Mercer and be like, look, you didn't score a damn goal in the first 10 games. And you didn't score a damn assist in the first 10 games. So we'll just pay you, what we think we should pay you.
Well, I'm not concerned with Dawson very much. I mean, I see him getting opportunities as well. And I think someone put it in the chat over there. Someone said, oh, yeah, Max. Dawson might be going through what Eric Halla went through last year. It kind of looks like that because Eric Halla was getting opportunities.
Yeah.
And it was just like, man, one of these has got to go in sooner or later. It's like he's getting these good shots and all this other stuff, I feel like Dawson had a good opportunity tonight as well. And Gustafson came up with a big save on him. So it's not like he's invisible out there. And yeah, he's playing important minutes for this team as well. And right now, when you have the number one and the number two, point maker, I have to check. I don't know what everyone else did in their games tonight across the league, but Jack Hughes got 20, Jesper Bratt's got 18. When you have those two guys on two different lines, it's okay. You can let him figure it out, and I think he will.
Of course he will. Everything is fine in Devil's Land right now, and
yeah.
Also, I want to ask.
I'm not even complaining about Brendan Smith. You know that it must be something good if I'm not even complaining about Brendan Smith.
And also, for all you folks, and I'm not poking at anybody, but I'm actually sending compliments. But who's missing Andrew Burnett right now? Travis Green has his power play at 45%.
Yeah.
Andrew who?
Yeah, Travis Green's done wonders.
I know. He could drive my golf cart any day, Travis Green. I feel safe with him. I don't have to worry about it. No, I don't want to knock on Andrew Burnett, but I mean, he basically...
You would let him drive the golf cart. That's what you're saying?
I think we should send Andrew Burnett some Crew Brew.
Okay.
Be like, we like what you did in New Jersey, but Travis took what Burnett did last season and just took it to a whole new level. Build upon it.
Yeah.
Dougie Hamilton's not on PP1. He's on PP2 now.
He's on 2, yeah.
Having Luke Hughes, Luke and Jack, that's got to make the family happy. Mama and Papa Hughes.
Luke led the ice time on ice again for the team. It was like 22 minutes plus.
I'll tell you what. I think between Bedard and Hughes, I think it all boils down to who is going to be healthier for an 82-game season. Because right now, I mean, it's like comparing Bobby Orr and I don't know. I'm trying to think of a centerman. Wayne Gretzky or something like that. Like, it's two different positions. Who's having the bigger impact? I think the league would probably want Bedard to be the Calder winner, but again, Luke Hughes is impressive. Like, nothing phases him right now.
He's been great, for the young age that he is. He definitely shows a lot of maturity. Just want to check out some of these comments over here. Ariel was asking if Mercer's lacking confidence. I don't think so, because I see him, like we talked about, out there making plays. He's getting opportunities. He's not a liability.
He's not getting benched.
Yeah,
folks.
Yeah, he's not a liability at all. He's still
kills,
out there. Yeah,
he's doing this stuff. Like, everybody's pitching in.
He's even on the power. He's on the second power play too.
Yeah. So it's like,
yeah,
you know what? He's doing all the little things that nobody appreciates. And I know that's kind of a cop-out because I think there were a couple articles out there coming from the Devils and Amanda Stein saying it's not about the points. And I kind of believe that, like I said, those are just stats. The bottom line is, are the Devils winning, and is he costing the team as a liability like Brendan Smith? No, you can't say that. He's playing smart hockey.
Luke, Daryl's right. Luke is going to be a great player. I mean, Luke could run away with it if he stays in the top. If he stays on the top power play unit, and it stays number 1 in the league. Ben, that's a really good point right there.
And you know what's scary?
JP,
Scott?
yep. Luke took some. He took some shots tonight. He took 2 of them. Brendan Smith. Someone else mentioned that before. Brendan Smith got hit around pretty well. Minnesota's a big team. They like to throw their body.
And this is their second shot against the Devils after losing to the Devils in Prudential, but they were on home ice, and the Devils still was able to
and 2 over here. The Devils have scored more than a quarter of our power play goals for the entire last season. We had 49 last season, and we have 17 already this year.
Wow. Phew. Wow.
Just think about it. 17 power play goals in 9 games.
Wow.
Has this franchise ever seen anything like that? I don't.
There were years. No. There were some lean years, Scotty, that we didn't have 19 power play goals in 2 seasons. Remember the. Somewhere, Jacques Lemaire is probably looking at this team like, oh, why didn't I think of this? But you know what's scary about this whole thing about Luke Hughes? And this is really scary when it comes to the Devils. Simon Nemec is not with the team yet.
Yeah.
That is the scariest thing. Because they're allowing him to develop on his own in Utica, and there is no reason to rush him. And he's a second overall pick, whereas Luke was the 4th overall pick. Not that it really matters, but he is that pedigree.
Yeah.
Although I still was kind of wanting Logan Cooley. But, I mean, defensively, we haven't seen the best of what this young defense could be. We probably won't see it in another 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Nemec.
And just look at what they're doing now. Look what Luke's doing now. And imagine, 3 or 4 years from now.
Yeah. You're going to have Norris Trophy winning defense.
Every year.
Heck. You may have a co-winners on the same team. Maybe.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Man.
Wow. I'm going to
Daryl agrees.
This. Yeah, I got to screenshot that. I don't usually have people saying that I'm right. Got to screenshot that. Mrs. Wu? No, Mrs. Wu? Can you screenshot that for me, please? Thanks, honey.
Daryl says he's right. Thanks, Daryl. And Tom and Max, Seamus Casey is doing great things over there in Michigan.
Yeah, yes, he is.
He's another one. And is that Serve? Haven't had a Norris D-man since Niedermeyer.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, probably. Who else?
Rafalski had
Andy Green had Andy Green had some good years. I don't know if he was. I think he might have got He had like 1 or 2 like really stellar years, but he was probably our best defenseman for a number.
I think Paul Martin.
Who else?
Paul Martin was above average, but he wasn't Norris.
Yeah.
David Hale was a bust.
Adam Larson.
I have a special place in my heart for.
I was a fan of Lars. I was a fan of Lars.
Yeah.
He's a solid. He's out. Where's he? Seattle now, I think.
Yeah.
He's out there playing. It's not like he's a bust. He's far from it.
If you ever need to rip off another team and you need an asset, Adam Larson. What a guy.
Hey, in reality though, like what was Taylor Hall on the team? Like 2 years? We got a first round playoff, and that's it. It's not like he was some franchise player that we all thought he was.
Yeah, but look at the assets that are back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The aftermath, what we did with it, is yeah. That part is good.
We got Dawson Mercer that doesn't have a point, but no one really cares at this point. We've got Kevin Ball, who is huge. Siegenthaler, which was the pick that was traded.
Oh man, Aduya. Oh boy, Johnny Onoya. I don't know why Johnny just could not skate backwards a lot of times when he was still with the Devils. He seemed to figure it out once he got to Chicago, but I couldn't count how many times Johnny Oduya would fall down like skating backwards. I would just be like, oh, just like those deep breaths of frustration.
Yeah.
But hey, he won a cup with Chicago, so good for Johnny. And now he's a bum. Serge. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, that's right, Max. Dawson can't score him a beer until he scores a goal. We're gonna send him a 6-pack of Ankrew Brew once he breaks through on the season.
That's right.
Hey guys, thanks for that beer. I've been asking Nico for 2 freaking years now, and he still hasn't bought me anything.
Now he's hurt.
Oh, jeez. Maybe I'll share one with him. Cheer him up.
All right, let's stop.
Yeah, we better stop.
I mean, it's already bad that I have that old yellow graphic that I'm probably.
You got the old yellow.
I mean,
oh man.
Just so many podcast references over the past year.
Take him out back behind the shed.
No, the barn.
Behind the barn. Excuse me. Behind the barn.
Take the Rangers season back behind the barn and put it down. It's over. One of the greatest football calls I've ever done. And that was at American Whiskey with a guy with five pies of pizza. Hey, Sam, you want one?
Oh, man.
For the record, they feed me very well at American Whiskey.
Well, we know, Sam. That's why we keep telling you to eat salad. We know how they feed you over there.
Yeah.
I never saw a bigger smiler on Sam Woo's face when he came out with that full rack of ribs when we went to take some photos over there. He was just like, this is, for a promotional shot. And then, 2 minutes later, see Sam just breaking into those ribs. Mump.
And you actually ordered the salad too, which I thought was ironic.
Yeah, I did. I tried to be a good influence on you, Sam Woo, and you came back with a rack of ribs and French fries. It's for promotional shots. No, you made the right move and brought half a rack home for Mrs. Wu. That was very smart of you. You're a smart man.
Actually,
you ate the leftovers, didn't you?
That was kind of a pump fake. It was a pump fake because actually Mrs. Wu doesn't like ribs or barbecue. So
I brought you. Oh shoot! I forgot you don't like this over here. Oh man! Why? I don't want it to go to waste. I might as well just eat it. Oh man! All right, let's wrap it up. It's getting late over there for you East Coast kids.
Yes.
I didn't even get out from my cardio. I'm gonna be like 9 o'clock at night going out for a jog over here.
Yeah, we should pull the plug.
Probably rather just have a beer, but either way, well, let's wrap it up because we're gonna be back tomorrow, Sam Woo. We got a whole other game to go to tomorrow night. St. Louis Blues. Yes, you heard that correct. It's yet another back-to-back. In the first 10 games of the season, we have 3 back-to-backs. Thank you, schedule makers. But we'll be back tomorrow night in St. Louis. It'll be another later start, right? I think it's going to be a It's 5 p.m. for me out here on the West Coast. It's an 8 o'clock start for you guys. So it'll be another true Devils After Dark going into the wee hours of the morning on the East Coast. But excited for them to get back out there. This team is just so much fun to watch play. After all those years of watching, the miserable hockey games where they just blew leads, give things away, bad passes, just,
puck.
Not knowing the system, butt puck. Yeah, like all these different things. Man, is it fun to watch this team play. It is so much fun to watch them play. And if you've been through the hard times here, like I know Sam and I have, you deserve it. You deserve it. So, hey, thank you, boys, over there to put that Devil sweater on. We've been enjoying the hell of that season, this season so far. Sam, I'll turn it over to you for the final goodbyes.
Want to thank all those tuning in, dropping the podcast in about 20 minutes at around midnight Eastern. We'll be back tomorrow for Devil After Dark,
tomorrow.
Midday Live. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome Happy Devils Friday night. Be there, be square. Till next time, let's go Devils.